Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Anima Season. This week, another old bastard and horn lady bonus. But this time, a lot of new fun toys to play with the likes of Ike. I almost said Lucina, I kind of wish it was, but that's not how it works. Lynn, Vanitas, and yeah, let's see. So, I want to try all the new toys as usual, in a somewhat cohesive way, for content and also for fun. But yeah, we have Lynn in the back here, Celica ring, nothing crazy, it's just what I was able to put on her. Lynn ring doesn't do anything, can't use Sigurd ring, you could rally trap with this unit, but Heimdall, nothing. Couldn't fit anything because I have bonus unit Lysithea, I forgot to mention, and one of the ones I got was plus speed, minus HP, which is pretty optimal. And I have like two other ones to merge whenever I use that fodder, so I kind of am cooking with Lysithea here. She's just there to be funny and do a funny number for content. Anyway, so that's where the Lin ring is, so nothing can really fit on Heimdall. The Micaiah ring is going to be on Hoder this week. Pass Miracle, but no reflex. I'm just vibing this week. Archrival Byleth, Erica ring, Hardy Bearing. Very important to note. I was doing this last week too. Well, last week and the week before, but yeah, I wasn't able to make videos last week and the week before because real life stuff kept happening right when I needed to record, and then the season expired, so my bad. Anyway, Hardy Bearing Byleth with this setup is unironically a good check for this guy. Hardy Bearing red unit in general, decent work, but Byleth with my setup is able to first hit Archrival for like 40 or 50 damage, which will do most of his life, and then Hardy Bearing will do its work, eat the hit, and then kill back with the penta. So yeah, really good. Vanitas, magic save, Ike ring, nothing crazy. Dear Man, P save, Marth ring because nothing else. Yeah, anyway. And then we have Ike. Ike is kind of just thrown in here for fun, because I want to see how he does on defense and how he annoys people. Panic Smoke for more stat swing. Guard Seal because it's actually not bad in this case. And Sigurd ring because I don't have Brutal Tempest. Let's get into it. Alright. Match number 1. The first one was an unable to replay mid-merge Brave Alphonse, my goat. Astrum. Poor guy. When are we getting an Astrum ult? Elamine, who I think is going to be in the upcoming Hall of Forms, which is kind of exciting. Her Refine isn't awful, and he doesn't want to play the video game. It is what it is, GG. I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of don't want to play the video game anymore, but that's neither here nor there. Celica with Savage Blow Seal. Interesting. Duo Peony +7, I respect it. But yeah, I'm kind of, now that I'm seeing the enemy phase stones from Vanitas, who hits 83 HP with the bonus stats and blessings, by the way, pretty gross. But yeah, since Vanitas puts down the stones, you kind of can't use Corrin Ring. So, I can't use Lin Ring on any of these units because I'm using it on Lysithea, and I can't use Corrin Ring. Yeah. It's a little awkward trying to build around Vanitas because Corrin Ring is so good in every mode, unless they have Lumera cleansing it like a professional gamer. Oh, shit. Ike just kind of ints down there. Poor guy. But yeah, stones are still good. And Vanitas and Dear Man both have anti-warp built in. But the keep-out potential of Corrin Ring cannot be understated. Lysithea comes in. Let's see if she's going to one-tap Snake Lady here. I mean, I don't think it's even a question. Actually, this is the funny thing about running Dear Man when Old Bastard is on the screen. Since he takes all of the bonuses on the screen, that includes the M save that Dear Man gives out, so he can just int like that on accident, if you're not paying super attention. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for that if you're using Old Bastard. Okay. Impressive use of the tile. Leaving Snake Lady out to dry, kind of like IS did, with all the counters to her. Lysithea comes down, 72. Respectable. For 1 HP, respectable. I just got a notification that Deadlock is getting a winter update from Big Yoshi. If there are any Deadlock players in my comment section, let me know. That's my game of choice right now. Try to find a Fae player that plays Deadlock challenge. This is a long-ass replay I'm skipping. It's been how long has it been? 6 minutes and 40 whatever seconds? AoE? Okay, I was gonna say, the Savage Blow and AoE, were you just doing the Abyssal Black Knight limited hero battle from like a month ago or whatever? Because I also had to use AoE Celica for that. Anyway, can we wrap this shit up, big dog? How much is it gonna take? I know you gotta get that pop, but I guess he ran out of turns. Ripperoo. Okay, keep it pushing. Hopefully they're faster than that one. Jesus. Hell, I mean, plus 10. With a couple bells and whistles. Plus 10 Marth Ring. And like I said, she's going to be in the Hall of Forms, I think. So, she's going to get some upgrades. Elm. Plus 10 with favor. Go away, sir. Go AoE? This guy's cooking. Oh my. Valentine Claude. Plus 10. Sea Feud based, Archrival based. I mean, this guy's after my heart. Plumeria plus 10, Stronghold, Silence Ward, Bridal Bouquet. Jeez, and then plus 10 Celica Ring, plus 10 Ike Ring.
Holy fuck!
This guy's Japanese, I think. And he's pulling out some new shit. I would love to see this Claude work, man. Because unfortunately that unit kind of fell off a cliff, even though it really feels like he shouldn't have. But it is what it is. But honestly, I'm just thinking of this now. If you want to use Vanitas on defense and still get some ice up, you could still use, like, Crid, I guess, to get that offensive ice caging the enemy in. To a degree. Yeah, my dear man just died instantly. Plus 1 Claude Gaming, I guess. Also important to note that Ike is the only one not getting the Heimdall buff. How am I getting out of this one? 71 HP on the Claude. What kind of stuff do you have on Lysithea? Plus 1 Sigurd Ring. Ooh, and you got Lull Echo? That's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. I love Sea Feud. I really do. And I don't love being able to attack from 3 over my wall and my unit. And my bulkiest guy. So, I don't like that. Lyn, 3rd Lyn this year with 3rd different style. Can't make this shit up. I think that might be the most repeated, egregious behavior we've ever seen in this game. 3 in 1 year. I don't know. If you can think of anything else like that, let me know. These are taking so long, man. Can you just kill my ass? If you're gonna kill my ass, just make it quick. All your big-ass nukes, and by all your big-ass nukes, I mean Lyn and Lysithea. Here she comes. Wow! The raw one-tap? That's so... okay. GG. Keep it pushing. I don't know about this Vanitas unit. I've seen people print some numbers with her, and her true damage and flat DR are both pretty low, from my understanding. It is what it is. She has a big HP stat and big support, but the most important of her support only really happens if she's engaged on, and I think she has to live. Not 100%, I would have to read it again, but yeah. If you can't live, GG. But let's... Okay, you're leaving your corn out to dry here against, like, 4 different things. Oh. Oh, my Byleth finally wins the Deerman matchup for once in his life. God bless. Hey, Ike comes down, nothing. Heimdall one-tapping Corrin is also kind of funny. Because Heimdall is not the biggest nuke in the game by any stretch of the imagination, and Corrin has a pretty respectable res stat on top of, you know, pair up and all the true damage and flat DR she has, but okay, GG. Keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Plumeria +8 with the Bridal Bouquet. I still want to do that for mine. Another Elamine, Rhea, Alir with the +10 Ike ring. Old Bastard, and Ike. Okay, okay. What's the plan here? I mean, this is obviously an Omni-tanking setup. And Allfather copying all the bonuses is going to be beneficial, of course, for Omni-tanks. They want all the bonuses. But Lysithea is going to jump scare your ass. Ooh. And you have Alencia as well. No merges or anything fancy on that. Okay. It's Lysithea's turn. Let's see it. Yeah. So, the problem once again arose because Allfather copied the piece, or the M save, and so the saves were overlapping, so Elamine was not protected. That is something you really have to be aware of if you're using Old Bastard and Deerman together, or if they're on the opposite teams. Very, very important matchup knowledge. GG. Keep it pushing. Marf +10. Snake Lady +10. Lynn +1, but +10 Sigurd ring. Good God Almighty. Deerman Ike. Okay. A little bit of a scary team, a little bit. But how are you gonna handle this? Attack over the wall. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God. I mean, if he had damage reflection from Ingrid or something, then that would have been curtains. Lynn has a respectable amount of flat DR on that first hit, so... yeah. Okay, my team is posturing. We broke the wall. Lysithea is in on a different space. Extra unit Camilla comes down, takes out Heimdall. It is what it is. The least necessary unit on my team. Lysithea is down for the count as well, made of paper in comparison to Lynn's attack. How are you getting out of this one? You're kind of cornered, literally. Okay, I'm coming. I got 2 units that I can attack from over walls, big dog. Bop. Ooh, not able to live that one. Miasma's a hell of a drug. No, mine's not able to live that either. Miasma, bro. Still low-key the best status in the game. Or not status, friggin' terrain. I'm losing it. It's been 2 weeks, I'm losing it. Okay. I mean, I'm not winning this shit. I have both my saves and friggin' Hoder. And here she goes. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. He's got Erica ring. I'm a fool. There's no way I'm winning this unless it times out. Bop. Can we talk about it? Able to live a hit from Camilla, but gets raw one-tapped by Lysithea. Respectable. Respectable. GG. Keep it pushing. Elm +1. Crom. Old Bastard. Lynn. Ike. Lynn. See me with a team with all 3 new Lyns. Ay, ay, ay. Disgusting creatures. And, I said this... I may have said this before in the past, but... I think Emblem Lyn is going to gain value on offense when it's Heimdall bonus, or I guess just Anima in general. Because you can just eat the first hit of the future, what I keep forgetting what it's actually called. Foresight Snare. There you go. You can just eat it and then go in with your actual engage units. So I think that's an interesting facet to explore, an interesting layer, potentially. Scythia is in. Trying to omni-tank over the wall, breaks the tactics room. Let's see. Ooh. And the scariest thing about Foresight Snare is not that it ends your action, it's that it ends your action and isolates you. Which means you can't even get them out unless you dual button. Like, that Lynn, for example, has a dual button that refreshes herself, you know. So, I actually saved myself by doing that this week. Hoder, able to take out somebody over the wall. Or over the Ike, which is a wall, I guess. Oh, man. That's like the third time somebody's just gotten sniped behind Ike's back. Feels bad, man. GG. Okay. We got Snake Lady. We got Elm, Camiller, Lynn, and Veronica. The scary Veronica, dude. I still wish I had this unit. Pretty good. The interesting thing about my layout this week is that I'm kind of boxing myself in, but for the most part, it's a defensive team that happens to have Lynn on it. Byleth is kind of a catch-all, and then the point is to stall for Lysithia, who's still protected by both the saves, and then she snipes something over the wall. Or the units with 3 range can also snipe over the wall. That's the gimmick, at least, but maybe blocking my team in, not the best option. We'll see. Veronica scores a kill on Ike, unfortunately, because Bolt Tower's balanced. I love it, and I guess he left him out to dry. GG. Keep it pushing. Camilla with the +10 Erica ring. Lynn with the +10 Fake ring. Vale +10. Arcane Rexbull. All the Soren stuff with +9 Lynn ring. Broke boy. This is funny, though. I like Vale. Naga +10. Elm +10. +10 Marthrin. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me you +10 this friggin' unit. And then +10 Celica.
I'm coming!
I got a bad feeling in the pit of me wallet. Let's see what he does. Obviously, I'm gonna get undefended, spread my cheeks with Camilla and Elm. And Lynn. And by proxy, Lucina. Oh, okay, well. That's tragic. That ain't gonna happen no more. When I get that Winter Alfred, am I right, boys? Am I right? Hardy bearing 3x3 support. Ay. I want that unit, but it's gonna be kinda hard to justify spending orbs. I want that unit for many reasons, but as a singular unit, probably the worst one on the banner, but arguably the most unique. Actually, Gatekeeper's pretty unique too. What am I talking about? I mean, that banner's cool, but I'm getting fucked right now. Raw. And it doesn't matter because he messed up his actions. GG. Oy, there are so many matches this week. Ryoma's on my screen, which means I'm basically gonna lose. Winter Deer Man making an appearance. The seasonal flare. I respect that. Nidhogg, Elamine, Sather, who's gonna get a winter version. Eats the thing. Has healing tower, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm actually able to snipe something. Very good. Winter Deer Man, bro. I'm very curious why he's even bringing that. Pretty based. Okay, let's see it. Yup. And there it is. Hardy Bearing, Byleth, Arch Rival, Lagoo's Loyalty, Creator Pulse, or Creation Pulse. Yeah. That's why you run that shit. It's a very reliable check for Ike. And I just assume Ike is going to be even more common. as we progress throughout the game, because obviously popular character, and omni-tanking is the most layer 1 strategy. I would know it's my favorite. So Hardy Bearing Byleth probably going to stick around. However, like I said, Alfred Hardy Bearing support alleviates the need for the seal on some units. But also, this new Ivy is just going to fuck Ike and Roy together. Yeah, that unit's a menace. Anyway, GG. Okay, and this is the last one. The one before this was unable to replay. Ike with Setheth and Corin and Lynn and Elm. And Plumeria, who's plus 10. Bringing out the classic with Setheth. And that's funny, I was kind of thinking about Setheth before I was recording this, because Alfred, once again, I'm bringing up Alfred. He gives out like 9 true damage and flat DR, among other things, based on great talent. And, you know, Setheth was good and is still like pretty relatively decent for 7 flat DR and true damage. So that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yep, okay, we're getting the demonstration again, and another clean victory, another clean-ass victory. And I promise you the stones don't make any difference in that matchup. It's just completely free, if you're able to do that. And that's all she wrote, G. Alright, so final score is 11-2. Not too shabby. Very powerful units. Maybe questionable layout, but I wanted to try something a little different. And it is a mostly defensive team with a couple of units that can attack over the wall. I'm just trying it out. I'm trying to build around this unit as well, but I don't know about this one. Maybe better Summoner Duels unit or something. Maybe. I have no clue. Let me know your thoughts on this unit. It's an interesting case, for sure. What do we got next week? Asker bonus, me likey, volley bonus. I don't think volley was bonus, like, in a not chaos season, still. This might be the first dark season where she's truly bonus. Look forward to that. This is an interesting unit, another great talent merchant, but in parentheses, good. And then these 3 again, so we'll see how we play around with that. Let's get into the summon. Alright, so since I missed last week and the week before, we have like 2 tickets. And as always, we're going for Brave Crom. It is what it is. Oh my god, smoke. Morgan. With the awful resplendent art. Not a fan of this one. Stupid little pog face. And the 2 dialogue boxes. Criminal. Criminal unit. Alright, my mouse immediately went to the left one. That's the one I'm doing. Come on. Come on. It's just happy. Actually, not even a bad pity break. I think I have one of these before, 1 or 2. And I think she just got, or is getting, a refine, where it basically is her duo thing, where she's like, salvage for beast units. I'll have to check on that, but yeah, definitely not a bad pity break. We'll see what we're gonna do about this banner. Like, Ivy is definitely meta. Sather's good. Alfred and Gatekeeper, the jury's still out. We're gonna have to see some real-life stuff, but like, I'm here for the unique factor, and I do genuinely think this unit is Alphonse's BFF. Great talent merchant, good support, Hardy Bearing support, true damage flat DR based on great talent. Gives him the speed great talent as well, which I also thought about this. If you like max invest Alphonse, like plus 10, he gets like 24 speed with no asset. With this unit, you can easily reach 30 visible and then run patience. And especially in Aether Raids offense, where you have like 2 turns of safety fence, and I think this guy gives out 3 per turn. If you have 24 base and then 2 turns of 3, you're at that visible 30 reliably without having to do anything. So that's just food for thought. I think there's potential with this unit with Alphonse. All I'm saying. And then Gatekeeper, even if this unit ends up being mega ass, I think this is one of the most precious alts in the game. We'll see. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for maybe summoning on that banner. I might have to delay it depending on or budget. We'll see. But yeah, let me know how your week went. Let me know how your week's going. If you're going to summon on that banner, your thoughts. I want to know. Have a good one. Bye.